It's like 7 in the morning. We just got our aquarium lights over. It's like Christmas morning. Hey everybody, this is the Kessel A360XE Tuna Blue. Nice little cover. They give you stickers now, which I think is so cool. Whoa. Wow, that's bigger than I thought it would be. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Wow, that's like, feels so nice. Maybe it's like plastic now. I don't think that's metal. Yeah, it's plastic now. Ultimate power.
Execute order 66.
Execute order 66.
Oh,
Whoa.
disco.
Ooh, that's on. That's bright. Damn.
What's up everybody? Nano Freak here. We're setting up a fish tank here today. It's going to be the innovative marine Nuvo Fusion Lagoon 25. What a mouthful. A channel favorite that we used to have back in the day, and we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back.
That's your end. Ignore that there's no door here, okay? I took it off to clean off the rust. Just ignore that part. That thing is way heavier than it looks. We're gonna get the Nuvo Fusion Lagoon on here in just a minute, and then we'll talk about why we're setting this bad boy back up and what upgrades we're gonna make to it in the meantime. Good call.
Come this way.
She's been a nasty, nasty girl in the garage. We gotta get her cleaned up. Movie magic. As y'all can see, that aquarium was used for freshwater before, so that's why there's all this like Fluval planted mud shrimp substrate in there. All right, we've got some pretty hard water here that you can see on the glass. So all these hard water stains, a real quick and easy way to get those off is to put some paper towels with vinegar, let it sit for 4 to 5 minutes, and you can scrape that right off with a plastic razor blade. All right, now we've got a paper towel with some vinegar on it, because what's going on right now is I've run through the tank with a razor. I used a metal razor on the glass, so that's something I would advise with caution because I have scratched tanks like this and ruined them before doing that. But in this case, the hard water, I was just a little impatient. So right here on the rim, you can see the hard water stains are pretty bad. We're soaking the vinegar on there with a paper towel for about 5-10 minutes. We'll take this off and move it over here, and we'll do this side with a razor, and that should come right off. And we'll do that around all the edges, and that should get us in pretty good shape. Hey everyone, Nano Freak here. This is the Nuvo Fusion Lagoon 25 gallon that we're going to set up. We've got the Kessel A360XE. This is the newest from Kessel. It's got their full spectrum lighting, which has the best blend of LEDs that I've seen in anything since T5s, which were my personal favorite. The coverage on this tank is pretty good. It's a 24 by 24 inch tank, so one Kessel is perfect, but I would love to get some AI blades on there for some more of that coral pop that we're all looking for in our reef tanks. As far as the hardware that we've gone for with this tank, we've got the Hydor pump. It's the Hydor Seltz-D DC pump. We did have to 3D print a Y pipe fitting in there because the Innovative Marine Lagoon 25 did come with a Y fitting. However, I broke that Y fitting many years ago, so 3D printing for the win. The reason we went with a DC pump this time is because not only can you adjust the flow on this pump, but there is a feed mode which will pause the pump for 5 minutes. This is a Hydor pump, so you can see we have a minus and a plus and a pause symbol here. There's also 6 different adjustments for the flow intensity from the pump, and that pause button will engage the 5-minute feed mode on this pump. I wish it would pause for 10 minutes, but the Innovative Marine pump that pauses for 10 minutes was more than double the price, so I decided to settle for this one and just deal with the 5-minute timer. Hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. The Kessel A360XE is an awesome light. It's super sleek. The mount that it has, I'm absolutely in love with. Look how simple this is. It's just one solid beam with the Kessel A360XE mounted on top. and it has both the intensity and the color sliders on the top to adjust for now, but there is an additional Wi-Fi dongle that you can get that hopefully we'll get on the channel soon, and that will be an awesome add-on to adjust our violet spectrums and ultraviolet spectrums to increase our coral pop in this tank quite a bit. As far as the sand, we've gone with this Oolitic Aragonite from Aqua Essentials. We've got a 20-pound bag, which should give us just enough of a sand bed in here without being overbearing. We can always add more sand later if we need to. As for the filtration, we've gone with the Innovative Marine caddies. The filter caddies here will hold Fluval BioMax in the bottom, and it'll probably have ChemiPure on the top, probably ChemiPure Elite, maybe ChemiPure Blue, or even some filter floss. As for salt, we're going with the blue bucket from Red Sea. The Red Sea salt is going to mix at an 8 DKH, and it's going to include the right elements of magnesium, calcium, alkalinity, and other elements for your reef tank. Another thing I really like about this salt is that it's ICP tested. On the inside of the bucket lid, there's a small code that you can look up online to view the results of your ICP test for your specific bucket of Red Sea Blue Bucket salt. All right, let's get that sand in the tank. Now that we've got sand in the reef tank, all that's left to do is add water. All right, everybody, it's a new day. Let's get everything turned on and see how it looks. We've got the sand, the water, and the filtration in the tank for now. Let's go over a quick overview of everything we've added. First, we're using Fluval BioMax FX. This is Fluval BioMax FX. The reason I use this is very simple. This is the filtration and the filter media that I've been using in my Fluval 13.5 for the past 3 years, and it's worked amazing. I haven't had any better biomedia in my entire life. Back in the day, I did used to use BioMax about 10 years ago when they first had just the ceramic rings, and they worked pretty good. Every now and then I'd actually get coralline algae growing on them in my hang-on back filters, but the BioMax FX line is even more porous. This is more like a marine pure equivalent, and you can get 5 liters of this stuff for 22 bucks on Amazon. It's enough for this tank, my 13.5 gallon. I'm gonna put some in my 4 gallons, some more in my 25 gallon. I'm basically taking some out of all my tanks and replenishing it with fresh media, because every now and then these do get clogged and you do want to replace these. But what these look like is this right here. So what the BioMax really is, it almost looks like a piece of rock just cut right out of the ground. And this is going to be super porous, allow your nitrifying bacteria to grow all over this stuff, and it's going to support all the fish and marine life in your aquarium. So what I've done in my video, these come very dusty. I've actually rinsed mine in RODI water in a bowl, hence this right here, and then I've put it in my Fluval 25-gallon Lagoon with some filter media from my previously established tanks. If you don't have that filter media from a previously established tank, no problem, guys. You can go on Amazon and get a quick start bottle like something from Fritz or another brand equivalent and dump it in your tank, and it'll start cycling your tank right away. It'll have some nitrifying bacteria in it and get the cycle started with some ammonia, and you still need to give it about a month is what I'd recommend. But if you're going to insta-cycle a tank, if you have live rock from a previous tank, filter media from a previous tank, and live sand, it is possible. Alright, there's just one more step with this aquarium. I gotta go get some live rock from my other tank, throw it in here, and then put some fish food in there to start our 1-month cycle. Alright everybody, the tank is officially put together. We've got our sand, our live rock, all of our salt water, all 25 gallons of it, which I love this tank. This is my favorite tank as far as the amount of room you get, the dimensions, the size, the height. It's perfect. It's easy to work in if I want to stand up. It's right at my arm level here. The light is giving me just enough room to get my hands in there. The lid comes off easily, gives me really good coverage, and it's included with the aquarium, and it looks gorgeous, might I add. It has 2 filter media baskets and our pump, which is adjustable, That's a Hydor pump that we mentioned earlier. This tank is honestly my dream reef tank, and it's going to be the channel's premium tank from here on out. This is going to be our tank full of coral. We're going to have some awesome fish in here. Our coral beauty is going to go in here when it gets a little bigger and grows up, and once this tank is fully cycled and established. So let's do a really quick overview of everything that we've done to get here. So with our sand, this is not live sand. So we're going to have to do a full month-long cycle, 100%. That live rock is from one of my other tanks, and it's got all sorts of stuff growing on it. There might even be a hermit crab on it right now. Who knows? It's got literally algae and everything, and just all the bacteria and everything you want for your reef tank. We've also got a Kessil A360XE on here, which is going to give this more than enough light. I will be shocked if we use that light above 60% in the long run. We've also got 2 of our filter media baskets, which are full of Fluval BioMax FX, and that is going to give us a lot of room for nitrifying bacteria. This tank is honestly fully set up for a full stocked tank, and once it cycles for a month, we're going to start putting corals in here. We're going to add some live rock to this. Don't worry, that amount of live rock is literally just for the cycle. Once we get some more live rock in here, this tank is going to look amazing. So please stay tuned for that, guys. Please, 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 please. If you like this video, pause, just takes 1 second, give it a like down below. I would appreciate it so very much. And thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe if you don't mind as well. I would really appreciate that. And that inspires me to keep making these videos so you guys can watch them and learn a couple things here and there from a fellow reefer. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day.